Morning tubers. So the guitar giveaway, I've eventually got around to doing it. What you're going to get in the giveaway is tuners. I've written a little list down because, tuners, 3 tuners and screws, a piezo pickup and a jack plug. It's all wired up, ready to go. Just needs fitting into your box. A slide, which at the end of this video there's me actually making this slide with various amounts of success, I may say. A set of strings. I don't have them here, but I've got a set of strings. And a 1-to-1 plan, scale plan of the neck layout. Now, this is the neck. This is what I use. Well, not just this. I sometimes call them out of rug, but this is a piece straight from hardware shop, which you can make into a neck. This is in millimeters. It's 25 by 40 millimeters. This is beech. It doesn't have to be hardwood. You can make it out of softwood, because if it's a slide guitar, if this turns into a banana, as long as you keep it in tune, it'll play. So, excuse me, winter. Box. This one or this one. So that's what will be complete. That's what will be in kit. I'll obviously write down your tunings, how to tune it, if you don't already know, because some people do, some people don't. Some people have built some people aren't. You might just get a free kit, or if it's the first time, I'll put all the instructions in with it, and I'm here. So any questions on build, you can always get in touch with me and I'll sort it out with you. Basic hand tools you'll need, like a drill, an handsaw. I mean, a bandsaw is great, but a handsaw, a chisel, and your drill, some screwdrivers. It's not major surgery. And as to finishing it, it doesn't really matter what they finish like. First one I ever built, with this one, it's never had a finish on it. I put a fretboard on it after, but it used to be just a slide. Even 2 screws, making sure the strings don't slide about. The actual nut on this is just a piece of wood. It's just a piece of wood stuck in, and it plays fine. So that plays fine, you know what I mean? Doesn't have to be fancy. I've made some fancy ones, but I prefer that. I've got 2 favourite guitars. That one and that one. And neck on that's just a broom handle. You have to cut it and put a twist on it to put it on. So I mean, you've got options on your necks, but anybody who gets it can always ask me and we can go through it. But you get a 1-to-1 plan to do a basic oblong neck, and where all your holes are and all sizes for excuse me, for your actual tuners. And that's about that on that. As I say, I've got a little video coming up about cutting the slides even, and so what I want you to do now, how to win this, this is what I should be saying, isn't it? In the bottom, in the comments box, what you've got to do is just put whether you want the light box or the dark box, and that's it. I would like the light box for my Cigar box guitar, whatever you want to put in that respect. And what I'll do, end of month, I'll do a draw, get one of the kids or something, if they don't all fight over it, to pull a name out of a hat, and whoever that is, I'll send it off to you wherever you're on the world. And I think that's about it. Any questions or anything like that, please contact me in box, and that's that. So nice to be nice, and thanks all posters who have posted all videos what I've learned stuff from. I'm just trying to give a little bit back to guys who have helped me out, be it in the guitar side or the gardening side. So cheers. Hiya folks, so the guitar giveaway, I'll get on to that, but what I'm going to do first is cut a bottleneck slide from a wine bottle. I've got some beer bottles as well. Now I've obviously done that one, and I've tried a couple before. I'm using a slightly different method than what I usually use, and you don't have 100% success. If you can see that, I got it too hot and shattered the end, and this one broke in wrong place. I was trying to take the thick piece off I usually don't normally do just cut them here and leave that on, but I will just try to take it off and no chance. So what I'll do is I'll set camera up and show you how I do it. So how I actually do it is I've made this little doohickey, if that's a name for it. It's a doohickey, bit of threaded bar, and this is the cutting disc for cutting tiles. Cork on it. I hope you can see this. Insert the cork into the bottle, adjust it to the length with the threaded bar, and then I just hold it against the neck and run it round. Scoring a line. So as usual, run out of space on disc, but if you can see, I've scored a line round this. Now this is not perfectly joined up. I did twist it a little bit. These are all nothing's always perfect. What I used to do is heat this up with a candle. You've got to sort of spin it off a candle like that and dip it in cold water. Well, there's still some wine in that. I missed that. Then you dip it in cold water, which shocks it and it breaks off in the right place. But what happens if you get it too hot is you end up with shatters. So because what I've been doing, what I've just done the last one on is using blowtorch, which I never thought of before. So there you go. So what I'm going to do now, heat this up and hopefully get it cut off. You will be here to see it. Can you see it? So that's better camera setup. Keep it spinning. Hopefully it's not too hot. Try not to set myself on fire. Dunk it in the water. And I got it too hot. Or didn't score it deep enough. So, I'm going to try again. Desperado bottle. Is it done? Yeah, that one's gone. So the last one I got too hot, but still that's got a bit of a crack in it. It's got a bit of a crack in that side, so might have to bin that one. I'm not very good at this. Candle might be better. So managed to cut 2 from 5 attempts that are perfect. That's perfect, but you can't really use that as a slide because it's a bit wide to get on your finger, and you can't play it that way. Can't get it on my finger. But anyway, that's a success. What I do now is I rub this down with wet and dry sandpaper, get all these sharp edges off it. I do it wet because obviously glass dust is not nice. But success. Unfortunately, I've got to go and drink some more wine now because I've run out of wine bottles. Oh, dearie me. With the guitar giveaway, I'll put in a glass slide. Hopefully I'll have a bit more success. I think I was running a bit hot with blowtorch. Candle takes longer, but it seems to be it's a little bit more accurate. So that's that. A bit of sanding. It's wet. What I do is put it flat on top. Get some of that. Go around edge. Get all the side edges off it, and then inside. Being careful, obviously, when it is fresh and you haven't got, get your sandpaper in, not your finger. And you can get these edges off that are on inside, but that's good to go yet. That's nice. I'm going to give it a test drive. So I'll give this slide that test drive. Works quite well, so